Now batting for the American League from the New York Yankees, the shortstop, number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2.
He's going to go out on the big stage. Top of the 4th inning rolls in. New pitcher for the American League is Chris Sale, the left-hander from the Chicago White Sox. And here's the moment for Derek Jeter. Joins us from down in the dugout. Have you been able to catch your breath, Derek, here tonight?
You talking about from that double?
Yeah,
anytime
exactly.
I go past first base, it takes me a while to catch my breath.
Well, you know, you're 40 now, so, you know, it gets a little bit tougher at 40.
Well, you're 58. I'm sure it's tough for you, buddy.
Hey, I got to ask you, how, you know, you get this big ovation, and as we see Scott KAZMIR coming in to throw from the Oakland A's, and you get the ovation, you look out, Wainwright standing there clapping for you, too. How tough was that to get back in the box and focus?
Well, I mean, you know, I've never faced Adam before. I've always appreciated and respected the way he goes out and handles himself, not only on the mound, but off the field as well. So, you know, you can't say enough about it. I have the utmost respect for him, and for him to do that meant a lot to me. And, you know, I tried to get him to pick up his glove and start the game, but he allowed a few more moments. So I'll always remember that.
A foul backing out of play off the bat of Stanton. Now the American League up by 2. Derek, this experience I know can be overwhelming. I think Altuve said it best when he said, you're not just the Yankee captain, you're the captain of Major League Baseball. You've carried around a lot of pressure since you came up with the Yankees in '95, Rookie of the Year in '96. How have you been able to compartmentalize your life, stay out of trouble, do your job, and be a champion with the Yankees?
Well, you know, I remember I came up with an organization that if you didn't do your job, they'd get rid of you. So I always understood that my priorities were on the field first. And, you know, I try to do that every year. I always feel as though I'm playing for my job, and I try to stay out of trouble. Everybody makes mistakes, but I try to learn from my mistakes and other people's mistakes.
Well, Derek, as Joe said, Jose Altuve called you the captain of baseball. You had a little speech there to the guys before the game. How did that come about? Was that something you were prepared for?
No. John had mentioned that he was going to ask us a couple questions, so you know, he called upon me and just said a couple of things. I mean, these guys here, I know how difficult this game is, and We're talking about the guys in our clubhouse and in the other opposing clubhouse. I mean, these are guys that are the best in the world at playing this game, and they make it look easy, and yeah, I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Hey, Derek, how fun has this been? How fun is this game?
The game is fun. You know, I always look forward to getting on the field and getting an opportunity to meet and talk to some guys that I've admired and respected from afar, and guys you don't really get the opportunity to speak much to during the course of the season. But actually getting on the field and playing the game, that's the fun part.
Now, I'm looking at the on-deck circle over there, and I see D. Gordon. D was probably like 5 years old when you met him. What is that like, man?
I was 5 years old when I met you, so don't ever forget that. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. You know, D, I played with his dad, like you said, and Dad was always bragging about him and his brothers as well, and it's great to see that they're coming up and having a lot of success here. But he's got a very bright future, and, you know, I've enjoyed watching him play.
You think you're going to miss this?
For the interview?
No, I know you don't want to do that. Here's one down the line off the bat of Ramirez. He's going to dig for second. There's a play. Cespedes just airmailed it. Had a shot at Ramirez, and Aramis Ramirez has his second hit of the night.
Derek, you had a good angle on that. You thought he was going to have him, huh?
I thought he was. You know, I've seen Cespedes throw out a lot of people, so I thought we might get him.
I asked that question, Derek, because the Major League Baseball life is so routine-driven, and you've done this since you were a kid, and now here you are. Everybody talks about 40. You're tired of talking about your age, but you're going to be in a different phase of your life. How much do you think you're going to miss the competition and being in a big league clubhouse?
Yeah, I'll miss the competition. I'll miss being around the guys. I'll miss the game itself. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some other things. And being able to not have a schedule is the thing that I'm looking forward to the most.
A little tired of the buses and the flights and being herded around like you're in grade school?
I've been doing it for a while. I mean, this is 20 years ago I came up. So,
here's one up the middle. Altuve makes a play. Starts a play here to get the speedy D. Gordon 2 out. What a good play on both ends. How about that, Derek Jeter?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm pulling for Altuve to make the play or for D to get the first, you know what I mean? But we need to win this game.
We're going to get a pitching change. You can't leave because we're just going to keep you until the other side of the break, and then we'll let you go. Is that all right?
That sounds good.
All right, KAZMIR is finished. He's going to leave with a runner at third, 2 out.